Hey guys, welcome back to Texas Young Guns. In this week's video, we will be reviewing Bolivar Beach Club and RV Resort.
You have no idea how many times it took us.
That's like the third take.
So Bolivar Beach Club and RV Resort is located on Bolivar Peninsula, also known as like Crystal Beach, the other side of Galveston, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I really don't know where they split up Bolivar Peninsula and Crystal Beach. Like, where's the actual split? You know?
I don't know either, and I mean, I grew up there, so, but anyway, it's way down, like if you are going to get on the ferry to go to Galveston Island. But it is massive. You definitely can't miss it. It is 150 acres, 204 RV sites, and they're only in phase 2 of 4 for construction. So there is much more.
So this is a multi-year project going on. We've actually been waiting for this for a while. When they first came out, their prices were, how should we call it, extraordinary high.
Yeah, it was. Well, when the renderings of this place first came out, it was almost like too good to be true, because if you've ever been to Bolivar or any of the beaches in Texas, really, they are not desirable. They're not the beautiful blue waters, clean beaches that you see in Florida or anything like that. But
this is like a resort that was built in Mexico but somehow got transplanted into the US.
So when we first started seeing the renderings of this resort, we thought it was too good to be true. When the price list first came out, we kind of laughed it off and was like, yeah, nope, we'll never stay there.
But then they had a discount weekend.
Yes, and they actually have multiple discount weekends. Yeah. So there is definitely an opportunity for everybody to come and visit this resort, depending on your price ranges.
Now, Bolivar Beach Club and RV Resort, look at there, I got it the first time.
Hallelujah.
The cool thing about this park is they have built-in ponds all through it, and you can actually get RV spots that are on those ponds. They call them lakes. Or you can stay closer to the beach side, which they're still building right now, but they do have a golf cart access path or a walking path to the actual beach itself. The only thing that separates them between the beach and the resort is all the sand dunes. Otherwise, they are pretty much on the beach.
Yeah, and you can rent a golf cart to kind of take that path to get onto the beach if you'd like.
Or you can bring your own.
You can bring your own. You can walk it, but like I said, it's 150 acres, so you can imagine how large it is.
It's very large.
Yep. All right, so what do you get for this price that we're talking about? And we're not going to put prices in here because it varies from weekend to weekend, season to season, depending on what they offer. So you can definitely check out their website, and I would highly recommend joining their newsletter club, because that's where they will send out like, hey, it's a half off weekend, or you get a night free if you book 2 nights, things like that.
Yeah, because of their prices, we weren't even considering staying there, but because Lana had so smartly joined the club, that's how we found about the discount weekend, and that's how we were able to stay there.
You do get lots of amenities for the price, but right now, even on phase 2 of 4, you get so much for your money, way beyond, I think, anything we've ever gotten in a different RV park.
Yeah, of course, with that money, you get obviously full concrete sites. All the sites are really spacious. They have full hookups, you know, 20, 30, 50 amp sites. On site, they have like a fitness center. They have places for you to go to play arcade games. They have playgrounds and what, Connect 4?
Yeah.
They have like a huge Connect 4 station. Cornhole boards.
They have daily activities for kids and adults. Like, they have a huge amphitheater, I guess is what you want to call it.
Yeah, and they also have, of course, a dog park. But in addition to the dog park, they actually have a dog watching station. It's like a stainless steel enclosure, and they have like a little ramp that your dog can walk up to, which is really neat. Our dogs probably could use that.
Yeah.
So like I said, with that high price range, the sites are premium. They even have these custom like concrete brick / stainless fire pits at every site. Now, we were told while we were there, now that we went during the summer, so we never used them, but they're a little hard to use. Something about the concrete is new, so whenever you light up a hot fire, Since the concrete is so new, it's still like wicking moisture up out of the concrete. It makes the fire a little tough to get going. But we never tried that, so we don't know. That could just be conjecture. Of course, you do get a picnic table and all the standard RV things at the basic sites.
And you have high-speed internet.
Yeah, the internet there is actually really good.
Really good.
Yep.
I think you kind of for a project of this size, you kind of have to bear with them through all their growing pains, because they had just really opened. You know, this summer was it. So you have to kind of go in with the expectations that they're gonna have some things that they're trying to figure out. Like the first time we got there, their internet was down. So you kind of have to be flexible and work with them. But they're really accommodating to your needs.
And they have the most employees I've ever seen working at an RV resort or slash
It's kind of
park.
like if you've ever been to Disney World, and like everybody there is happy. They love doing their jobs. They go out of their way. If something is out of order, they will go out of their way to fix that. And there's constantly people picking up trash. It really just,
It's really nice.
it's amazing.
Okay, so far we've talked about this park, and most of what we've said so far is really just standard things you find in a nicer park. But let's start talking about what makes this park unique from all the others. They have a enclosed in area. They call it Paradise Park. Basically what this encompasses is a large artificial grass field, a huge concert stage, a bunch of games for you to play. This is where they're gonna have their pool, their private cabanas, which we'll talk about in a second. And this whole area is in the park, but it's kind of separate. They have a security guard inside the park that gives you security, obviously, but they're also checking bags, making sure you're not bringing glass in or outside
Making sure you have
gear.
a wristband.
That's right, making sure you have a wristband, making sure that basically the only people that can get in there are people staying there or people who are buying a day pass. In other words, locals that come down just for the day. I think it's $10 a person is what I looked up. And you can pay just to use the park.
And then at this Paradise Park, for big weekends like your Memorial Day, your Labor Day, they'll have a concert series. So they'll have entertainers come in. So say you wanted to come see these entertainers, but you didn't want to stay at the park, you're able to buy a pass and come in. Or say you have an RV and you want to stay there and enjoy the concert series, so you can do that as well.
And this is a nice stage. This isn't like kind of an area of the park that they made into a concert venue. Now this is a proper concert stage, huge speakers, huge green space for you to kind of enjoy.
All the fancy lights.
That's right, enjoy the music,
They
the
have,
lights. It feels just like a concert hall outdoors.
They will actually have like a bar there where you can go get drinks, just like if you were at a concert at your favorite concert venue.
Yep.
And then when it's not being utilized as a concert venue, they will have different activities. Like one night they had one of those huge blow-ups and they were showing a movie and kids were able to run around and do things. So
yeah, the field is not something to dismiss because it's large. It's like a proper size, soccer size field. It's pretty cool. Now moving on to the main event is the pool. Now this pool is ridiculous. This is like a pool you would find like I mentioned earlier in like a resort in Mexico or in the Bahamas or something. It's definitely a resort style pool. What's cool about it is on one half is where like the kids and families, and then there's one half that's adults only, because we all know, even though we all love kids, the most annoying part about being in a public pool is kids jumping on you, splashing you, kicking you, everything else. But both sides of the pool have access to a swim up bar. How cool is that in an RV resort?
And they have TVs all lined at the top, and they'll be showing, your favorite sports teams and things like that. So it's very nice. And they have seats where you can go and actually sit down at the bar. And just the overall aesthetic of the pool is stunning. The color schemes they went with, the whites and the blue greens and the color they went with on the pool. It really is stunning. And at night too, when it's all lit up, it's really, really beautiful.
Yeah. Now everybody gets access to the pool, the bar, all that, the normal lounge chairs. They do have what they call private cabanas for you to rent. Now they have one on the pool level. These are basically just shaded kind of half enclosed areas that gives you like a private space if there's a bunch of adults and kids that just want to hang out at a table and chairs. But they actually do have a whole building erected that has like private suites for you to rent. This would be like if you're hosting maybe a work event, or if you have the money, just a large family. That way not only can you enjoy the pool below, but you can go upstairs and enjoy an air conditioned with like TVs I think they had in there. Really nice.
In the future, I believe they are going to have a grill. You can actually order food. You can order food now. They have like a food truck, and so you place your order. They have workers that go and place your order at the food truck, and then in a few minutes they will actually deliver it to you, so you never have to get out of the pool.
Yeah, the food truck was a really nice touch. It was kind of a way to put a band-aid over the fact that they don't have a grill yet. The grill is in one of the later phases, and you can kind of see a building that's empty right now. We're kind of guessing it's going to be there.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a huge, very nice restaurant.
Yeah.
So what's nice about this park is not only will it be wonderful in the summertime with that beautiful pool, but you'll also be able to use it in the off season. Now I know it doesn't get really cold here in the southern part of Texas, but it gets cold enough where you don't want to use the pool, right?
Oh, and you have the wind off the beach too.
Yeah, and you do have the chilly wind, but they will actually soon be heating the pool. That way you can use it during the winter months, if that's what you want to say it is down here. And same thing, they have beautiful hot tubs, huge hot tubs. It's a design of hot tub I've never seen before, and those will be heated as well. So this will be a nice resort that you can go to, especially if you are a northern snowbird, as they say it, and you're coming to visit Texas to escape your harsh winters wherever you live. This would be a good option for you.
So overall, what do we think about this park? How would we rate it? This park is obviously already a 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 park. With the later phases that are coming, it's most definitely going to be a 10 out of 10 park. And I would venture to say that it's going to be a top 10, top 5 park of the country. The only thing about this park is there is lots of stuff for family to do. Now it's not going to have the same atmosphere as like a Jellystone or one of those more family-friendly parks like Disney or something like that. Everything, it feels more like a resort than it does like a family RV resort. Everything is top-notch in that sense. That being said, you're not going to struggle to find stuff to do with your kids, with your family here.
Yes, so we are so excited about this RV park. We are fortunate enough where it's like 40 minutes from our house, which makes it really awesome. But we're excited to watch it grow and evolve, and it is something that has been desperately needed in this area of Texas for sure.
Yeah, there was even a rumor that Margaritaville was thinking about buying this park.
I don't know, you know, when the rumor mill gets started, but
the whole point of that is just that it's nice enough for them to even consider, or for a rumor to even be started about that.
Yes, and one thing that I think we did not mention that I think really deserves mentioning is the pride that the owner takes in this. Every day we were there, we saw the owners being hands-on, fixing anything, being out there with the people that were staying and the people that were visiting, which to me is worth so much money, because you know that that family takes pride in what they are building and creating.
Yep. So overall, this park is extremely nice. If you get the chance, I highly suggest coming down and visiting. If you want to wait till next summer, that's great. They're just going to have even more for you to see there. But I would put this park up against any park so far.
Oh, absolutely. Trust me, we were one of the naysayers. We were watching all of the comments about...
One of the haters, as they say.
We were the haters. We were like, we will never stay there. That is ridiculous. But I will definitely eat my words and say that this by far is one of the nicest, probably the nicest RV park we've ever stayed in.
Yep, eat crow, as they say.
Yep. And we're very excited. We will keep you updated as it grows, since we're fortunate enough to live very close. So we'll be updating it and showing you all the things as all of the different phases are finished.
Yep, we'll definitely be back at this park and give an update.
Yep.
Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that review. Just an overall review of a park that's kind of midway built. Extremely nice. Couldn't recommend it more. So hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like and subscribe to our channel, and we will see you next week, guys. Bye.